This is Dandadan Season 2, Episode 2 in a nutshell. What is going on, you beautiful weebs? Dandadan, the hottest anime of 2024, is back with its second season, and it might just be better than ever. Hello everyone, I'm Finn. Welcome back to finnfilms. Join me today as we are discussing everything that happened in Dandadan Season 2, Episode 2. An episode where JiJi gets possessed and becomes a demonic-like Blue Lock protagonist. So where we last left off on Dandadan, Okarun, Momo, and JiJi were investigating the strange mystery around JiJi's house. JiJi believing that this house must be haunted, as it seemingly forced his parents to try and unalive themselves. The group discovering a strange family called the Keto clan. This family having been sacrificing children to appease the Hot Springs town's volcano and some freaky-ass giant worm. Episode 1 ending as we watch Okarun go full crazy turbo granning mode, attacking JiJi. Season 2, Episode 2 of Dandadan picks up here, as JiJi struggles to defend himself from Okarun, who is acting completely nuts. Dandadan once again in these scenes leaving me speechless, just when I think that Dandadan cannot get even more unhinged than it already has been throughout Season 1 and the first episode of Season 2, we watch Okarun and Momo try to unalive themselves. Like, again, holy fuck, man, just when I think that this anime actually can't be more unhinged, they continuously outdo themselves. JiJi desperately tries to stop his two friends from hurting themselves, as he assumes this must be the influence of the strange monster-like worm. JiJi wondering if this is the case, then why is he seemingly not influenced by it? JiJi frantically struggles to run away, hauling Momo and Okarun on his back, going full protag mode. When we are then shocked to see a strange, freaky-ass Big Eye entity. This is revealed to be the Evil Eye, a malevolent yokai who Turbo Granny believes is the one that is causing people to unalive themselves. Momo and Okarun regain their sanity, the psychic powers of the Evil Eye canceling out the psychic powers of the monster worm, as Turbo Granny warns them not to trust this entity, that it will cause them to go crazy and die. JiJi, though, believes it wasn't the Evil Eye's fault what happened to his parents. The yokai looking him in the eye as JiJi gets a flashback to this being's tragic past, as we watch a lonely, frail little boy who is locked up in a shack longingly watch a group of children dancing and playing and having fun. The little boy wanting nothing more than to have friends of his own and to get to dance and play. We learn that this boy is a tribute to the volcano hundreds of years in the past, as we see the ancestors of the Keto clan leading this sacrificial ritual. The little boy being strapped to a pole as the volcano is erupting, the lava cascading down, consuming him, setting him ablaze. The boy in this moment thinking that just once in his life, he just wanted to play with others. The boy, though, is reborn as a spirit that continuously seemingly haunts this town and haunts the house that is built on top of the shrine, as the boy sees two parents and their young child, the young child being able to see the spirit boy. However, we continuously watch these parents unalive themselves throughout the years, leaving orphan children who are then sacrificed by the Keto family. It seemingly being the presence of the giant worm beneath the town that is causing these tragic deaths. After hundreds of years, the entity finally has enough of this, becoming this vengeful yokai spirit, desperate for revenge, the Evil Eye. JiJi, having seen this creature's tragic backstory, sympathizes with it and wants to help it, running down deeper and deeper into this underground town, understanding that its physical body must lie down below. Turbo Granny, though, warns JiJi not to show this creature any sympathy, as after all, it is a vengeful yokai spirit desperate for revenge. JiJi, though, being the kind person he is, doesn't listen, seeing the good in this spirit and saying, he is just like us. Suddenly, though, the massive worm creature shocks JiJi and Momo, knocking JiJi unconscious, as JiJi sees another vision, a vision of this young boy. JiJi promising to play with him and to be his friend forever. However, this was seemingly all part of the yokai's plan. You see, JiJi is not only physically very strong and capable, but has awakened a massive latent spiritual power. The Evil Eye yokai spirit wanting to possess JiJi and gain this power in order to enact its revenge. JiJi, in this moment of sympathy, saying he will play with this creature forever, allows it to possess him, transforming him into this insane demon-like Blue Lock protagonist character, as he unleashes his full soccer demonic spiritual powers, absolutely brutalizing this massive worm. These scenes 100% giving Blue Lock a run for their money in terms of epic soccer scenes. However, JiJi is completely gone, replaced by this vengeful spirit who wants to destroy all humans. And honestly, part of me doesn't even blame this spirit, as a good god did he get the short end of the stick. JiJi, though, lashing out, punching Momo in the face. Just as it seems like possessed JiJi is going to kill Momo, suddenly Okarun comes to the rescue, the two boys facing off against one another in a very edgy, epic anime boy protag standoff. I mean, I'm getting Naruto Sasuke flashbacks with this scene. Will Okarun be able to defeat juiced up Blue Lock JiJi? Will JiJi be able to overcome this vengeful yokai spirit? We're just gonna have to wait until next episode of Dandadan to find out. Good freaking god, man. This anime continues to shock me and surprise me. Once again, just when I think that like Dandadan couldn't possibly become even more unhinged, couldn't possibly be any crazier, it continues to do so. I mean, episode 1, we saw some of the most unhinged and debased and sus as hell scenes that we've seen in Dandadan so far, even rivaling the unhinged sus as scenes that we saw all the way back in the first episode of season 1, and then they hit us with season 2, episode 2 of Dandadan, which gives us some equally just as unhinged scenes, but going in a completely different direction. However, what I love about Dandadan as a story is its ability to take these very dark, disturbing, and again, unhinged themes, and then turn them into something positive and something almost beautiful. I mean, obviously, this episode is super fucked up, not only in what happened to the, the kind of origin story of the Evil Eye boy character, the fact that it was sacrificed to appease some volcano god, being shackled up in this this tiny little hut and living out this absolutely horrible, tragic life. And then on top of all of that, we have all of the themes of unaliving yourself that go on, and this spirit watching these families be broken apart over hundreds of years. However, what Dandadan does is it's able to turn all of this tragedy and these really dark themes into something positive, as we see this relationship form between JiJi and this character. Now, fans can obviously probably predict what is going to happen here. You don't have to read the manga to have a good idea of what is probably going to happen. That JiJi and his overwhelming kindness will ultimately, kind of win over this Evil Eye spirit entity, the two of them coming together, kind of bonding, and JiJi gaining control of these powers. This kind of story arc, I imagine, paralleling the story arc that happened in season 1 with that other malevolent entity. This being kind of JiJi's moment, where ultimately he gains massive spiritual powers and makes a bond with this, crazy dark entity and joins the club, joins the group, with the other 3 characters that all have crazy powers. I mean, I haven't read this far into the manga, so this isn't spoilers, but to me, this seems pretty obvious what's going to happen, especially knowing the themes of Dandadan. Dandadan very much kind of focusing on, themes of redemption, taking horrible, unhinged, and really sad and dark, tragic stories, and then putting a positive twist on them. And outside of the insane animations, the awesome soundtrack, the adorable love story, and absolutely hilarious comedy moments, this is one of my favorite things about Dandadan as an anime. Its ability to, again, take these dark, tragic, oftentimes horrible, really kind of messed up themes, and then turn them into something positive. Be able to make light of them and turn them into comedy moments, but also turn them into really wholesome, just really positive overall moments, which I think in this day and age, with all the things going on in the world, is something that we desperately need. It's all of these reasons that I'm absolutely in love with this anime. It's the reasons why it was one of the best anime of 2024, and why it really took people by surprise. That's because Dandadan in many aspects is different. It is different from many of the, kind of shonen comedy animes that we've seen throughout the years, because not only does it have a lot of these very dark, very kind of dark, gruesome themes at times, but at its heart, Dandadan is a comedy, a romance comedy of all things that is masquerading itself as a shonen. So not only does it get the shonen audience, it gets the dark shonen audience, the JJK, the Chainsaw Man lovers, and then it also gets the rom-com comedy, kind of audience, all mixed into one absolutely hilarious, awesome package. Summer Anime 2025 is shaping up to be an absolute banger. Possibly might be one of the best like summer seasonal blocks of anime that we've seen in years. Not only with Dandadan Season 2, but with Kaiju 8 Season 2, the debut of one of my favorite horror manga, The Summer Hikaru Died, which I highly recommend checking out. Go check out the video I made. I'll put the link in the eye above. This anime is an absolute banger, as well as the debut of several other very interesting anime, like one of the deepest anime I've seen in a long time. Again, I'll link the eye above to a video I made over that, and it'll be linked at the end of the video. Definitely highly recommend checking those videos out. I mean, July is turning out to be an absolutely insane month for anime. We are spoiled for choice right now with just like banger after banger anime, and Dandadan continues to surprise me and continues to pick up where it left off with its absolutely amazing Season 1, and it seems like Season 2 of Dandadan is just going to be as good as Season 1. The animations are still amazing, the soundtrack is still banger. After watching the new intro scene for Season 2, it's honestly growing on me a lot, the new intro animation along with the new soundtrack and song. I don't know if I like it as much as Season 1. I think the Season 1 animation intro is better than Season 2, but honestly, the Season 2 new intro song is definitely growing on me. It's a real banger, man. Yeah, Dandadan is absolutely fantastic. It is so unhinged, it's not even funny at times, but somehow it continues to get better and better, and it continues to surprise me. I don't know what I was expecting. I mean, again, Dandadan is one of the most unhinged anime I've seen in years, yet simultaneously the funniest and also the most wholesome at times. It really does have the entire package. As always though, guys, with these videos, these are just my thoughts and opinions, so let me know yours in the comment section down below. What did you think of Dandadan Season 2, Episode 2? Let me know in the comment section. If you did enjoy this video, guys, or you learned something new, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, as that is the easiest way to support me, and it really does go a long way in putting these videos into the algorithm. If you did enjoy this video, then why don't you check out some of my other anime content on screen now. And as always, I hope to see you in the next one. Stay safe out there. Until next time, guys, peace, love, adu.